I think we can all agree there's just something so great about the great outdoors. It does good for the soul. And whether you walk or you wheel through nature, one mom and son are working to make the great outdoors accessible for all people, one hiking trail at a time. Together, Patricia Perka and her son, Finan, have explored 45 provincial and national parks and conservation areas in Ontario. Their latest journey has brought them right here to our studio. Welcome to you both.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you.
Patricia, when you went hiking the very first time, I mean, we just saw some video of you there and you're working hard pushing the wheelchair up the trails. What was the experience like the very first time that you went out?
Well, we didn't know at all what to expect. So, you know, I had asked friends to recommend like stroller-friendly trails. I thought that would be the closest. But then when we actually got on the trails, it was much harder than expected with a wheelchair. But it was also exciting because I had always thought I couldn't share my love for nature with Finan. So it was just a big joy and relief to be able to just get out and do it.
So what were some of the solutions that you guys came up with to be able to get out onto trails that aren't necessarily either stroller or wheelchair friendly?
So one thing is equipment. We, for example, got like mountain bike tires for the wheelchair and an extra front wheel to make it more stable. And the other thing was to just do it and get better at it. And more recently, find additional supporters, which would allow us to do even more challenging trails.
Finan, for you, what is your favorite part about hiking?
My favorite part about hiking is to spend time outdoors and outside of the city.
I feel you. I feel you. Getting outside, getting to experience that, and especially together, that is something incredibly special. You both are on a mission to let people know that hiking is for everyone, and you strongly advocate this through the group you were mentioning, your Facebook group, Wheelchair Hikers and Supporters Ontario. What has been the response that you've seen online, Patricia?
Well, it started with the idea of getting more help on trails, and I approached a big Ontario hiking community with that question, and the response was really heartwarming. People really appreciate being able to help someone to get to places that they would normally maybe not be able to get to. So we've met some wonderful people through that group so far.
Yeah, and I think we're sharing some photos of the group that you have here. It looks like so many people are coming out together, and this makes it such a community experience.
Yes, yes.
What would you say, what can we as a community, what can we as a province do to make hiking trails more accessible?
I don't know. Finan, what do you think? What's your experience?
Maybe building like accessible trails with the outdoors.
Yeah, I think, you know, personally, I think you can't make all trails wheelchair accessible in the traditional sense. That would be a bit unrealistic. But existing structures like bridges, boardwalk could definitely see some improvements. You know, avoid stairs at all costs. You know, replace them with ramps or zigzag type of trails. So yeah, that would definitely be a first step. And I think giving people either equipment or funding for equipment that would allow them to conquer those trails would be super helpful.
Yeah, I think the first step is even just having conversations like this. A lot of people don't even think that this couldn't be for everybody. What message would you like to give to inspiring or aspiring hikers who are wheelchair users? What would you like to say, if you could say anything?
If you feel drawn to get out there, do it. Like, start small. We also started it was a kind of trial and error thing. Start easy. You know, you need to build stamina just for like any other physical activity. Take supporters if you have additional helping hands. That would be helpful. But mainly, yeah, let's normalize the image and idea of people with mobility devices out there. Yeah.
We all belong.
Yeah,
we really do.
I don't know. Do you have anything to add about that?
Not really.
Okay.
Well, Finan, Patricia, I'm so glad you came in today. Thank you for sharing your love of the great outdoors with us and for doing the work that you're doing. It's great to have you.
Thank you so much.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.